They've got Iverson. Get out there with Johnson. That's Hill.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now here's Iverson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Iverson.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And stolen by Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Iverson come up with the steal there. An opportunistic defender who knows when to go for it.
To the middle. And Junior throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Kings with the ball. Johnson with it. Out defended by Freak. A finish. Iverson with the block. And they recover it. And the basket by Bailey. Iverson passes to the kid from deep three-point range. And it's Junior with the rebound. Here's Big Red. The long distance three is buried.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Here's Iverson. It's tipped. They retain possession. Fires from 14. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Detroit.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. That one from long range. Junior's got 5 now. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Detroit?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Johnson for 3. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Oh,
man.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Detroit leading by 9. Knocks it loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Turner's checked in for ABC. Snow comes in for buckets. Big Daddy's checked in for Freak. And Washington subbed in for Junior. Sacramento also making some changes. MP's checked in for Johnson. And it's Carter in for Iverson. Here's Carter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. ABC's checked in for Big Red. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And he recovers it from downtown. Hits the three-point bomb.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here's Rose outside. That one's not going to go. And the Pistons now going the other way. They get it back. Washington passes to Fitzgerald. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Over to the left wing. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the basket by Rose.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that three when he's got some daylight.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's Detroit, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's who Alvin Gentry's going with. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Lets it go from the wing. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Pass to Fitzgerald. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Rose goes in and finished off by Rose.
How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Bailey's checked in for Detroit. And the Kings also making a change. Johnson's checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Fitzgerald, the pass to Bailey. And there's the drive.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. ABC's checked in for Turner. Freak comes in for Big Daddy. Big Red's checked in for ABC. And Junior subbed in for Washington. Pass to Bailey. Here's ABC. Over Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. Larry Johnson picks one up. The Pistons shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. The Kings trail by 11. Iverson dishes to Hill. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Hill. Here's the kid. Detroit with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And stolen by Iverson.
That's two really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Shot's good. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Carter, he's checked in for Sacramento.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And finished off by Carter.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Stolen by Carter. Crafty move. And then Carter with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
.156 left to play here in the half. And that foul's called on Grant Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Junior. He has 5. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Johnson kicks to Iverson. From outside, off the mark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
ABC, and he dunks it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Count it. Iverson's got 13 points.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside Carter. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. 9 points in the game so far.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Carter looking around. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Pistons on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk first. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 5. Kenny, give us your take.
Great work on the glass offense. Hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Their inside attack has been overwhelming. Hard to beat someone when they're living at the rim. These guys are imposing their will physically. They keep pounding them.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Junior's out there with Big Red, and it's ABC, and it's Freak, and it's Bailey in at the power forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. And that one's good. Freak.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Johnson from outside. Drops in the tray. Johnson's got 6 points.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
And that one, good. And that's now 9 points for Big Red.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And stolen by Freak. Passes it to Bailey. There's Freak. They get the rebound, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
It's stolen by Hill. Oh! What a finish with the reverse dunk.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again.
Woo! Okay.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Detroit making a switch here. Washington's checked in. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Poked loose. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense. And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Sacramento.
And here are the Kings now. They trail by 1. To the inside. And the pass to Washington. Into the lane, and he makes that one.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
To the paint, Bailey. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here is Rose. He's got 5. 1:10 left to play here in the third. Sinks the triple. And the Kings lead by 3.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
And it's blocked.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Turner's checked in for ABC. Snow comes in for buckets. Big Daddy's checked in for Freak. And ABC subbed in for Big Red. Allen Iverson's checked in for the Kings. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. And MP throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Inside, Turner. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
6-second difference between shot and game plan. Drills it from outside.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Oh!
No way. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's who Alvin Gentry's going with. They've got Hill. Johnson is out there with the kid. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Carter in at the 2 spot. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's Junior. Pass to Fitzgerald. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Carter outside. And he can't jam it through. Pistons trail by 6. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. 9 points for ABC.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
And the dunk by Iverson.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Tipped away. Here's Big Daddy. And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Iverson passes to Hill. 3-pointer. The shot missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Iverson. Carter kicks to Hill. Driving in. Trying to get open is Johnson. And the basket by Hill.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Carter. Lets it go with a three. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. ABC's checked in for Snow. Here's Johnson. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Bailey's checked in for Turner. Freak comes in for Big Daddy. And Big Red subbed in for ABC. And that foul's called on Grant Hill. That's his third foul of the game. Junior the pass to Freak. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Iverson, and it's denied. Freak passes to Junior, and another three for Detroit.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Junior's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. The drive by Iverson.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And stolen by Iverson.
And that's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
There's good turnovers. That wasn't one of them. At least this one doesn't lead to an automatic fast break, the live ball turnover, so that's the best you can say about that play.
There's 1:17 left in the game. This is to Hill. He gets that one. And the Kings lead by 6.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Puts it up from 12. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Iverson. On deep. Knocked loose. Another shot, and it's good on the way up. And it's an 8-point Kings lead.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 8. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Allen Iverson.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
They could stretch the lead to double digits.
I mean, which would obviously put them in a very comfortable position.
And the three ball is good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.